Welcome everybody, MultiTap Gaming Podcast. This is the episode of the 31st of May, where I'm here with my usual co-hosts, CJ
Yo, yo.
and the senior
Main resident guest.
main resident and Ams.
What's good? I'm here.
Yes. We're gonna get straight into it. We've got a lot of news to talk about this week. Getting straight into it, PlayStation again. That sounded like I'm tired of them. I'm really excited about this actually. They're basically holding a conference this 4th of July coming, or is it June? I keep saying July. 4th of June. And they're basically going to reveal all of their games that they're going to have at launch, I'm going to assume. So let's discuss. What are your thoughts, guys? I think this tweet that they put out, I'm sure it's reached already 100,000 likes and stuff like that. Like, oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, go on. What are your thoughts, guys?
I'm tired of the leaks and the rumors. I think everyone just wants something concrete now. And that's what they need to do. They need to give us something concrete. No more like speculating on what's coming out. We need to know what's coming. We need price. And
Oof, do you really think they're giving a price?
I want a price. Whether they want it or not, I want a price.
Do you think they're
And
going
I
to
want to see the console.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want. I want either the start or the end to be them showing the console.
Oh yeah, as much as I've been moaning about not knowing when it's coming, now there's a date. I'm actually excited. Like, I'm ready. I'm gonna have myself set up to watch this with full enjoyment. I might collect some popcorn, have a little beverage. I like a beverage. We'll always do that. And then we'll be good to go. I'm game. I mean, I can't be disappointed beforehand. So I'm looking forward to good things.
We're all gonna do a live reaction to that, right? We're all gonna be
we're paying for that.
Yep. So come join us if you're watching. If you're listening to this, we're gonna. I believe it's what time is it for us? I think it's probably
9
like.
PM, I believe.
Huh?
I think about 9 or something like that, isn't it?
Oh wow. Okay, no.
I have to check.
That's not bad. To be honest. We'll still do a live one. My thoughts. I don't think they're gonna reveal the console. I think they're gonna stagger these things out. So they're just gonna show games. They're gonna actually show. This is my prediction. They're gonna show mostly third-party games. Things like Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty. Maybe they're gonna show Ubisoft games running on the new console, but they're all gonna be running on the new console. I think they'll show. I don't think they're gonna reveal the price, the console, and yeah, that's about it. That's all I see. And maybe Horizon Zero Dawn 2 and Gran Turismo 8 or 7 or whichever the latest is gonna be. And that's my prediction.
I'm predicting some gameplay, but I'm predicting a console reveal right at the end. But just a quick imagery, like one splash image, no big production around it. I think it's just going to be like, bam, this is it, and then they're going to just leave us on that. So leaving you wanting more, get you to be able to speak about it, make your decisions around the first thoughts and ideas, and then slowly they'll start to introduce what it's going to be capable of and what other, just what's more to it. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be breathtaking. I hope. I hope. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that they will show the console because they've already said what it is capable of. They've already done their previous expo about it and all of that. So it's not about what can the PlayStation do anymore. It's literally showing the PlayStation itself. And I mean, we've known what the Xbox Series X is going to look like since December last year.
Yeah.
So it's more or less time for Sony. Have had enough time to decide what the final product is going to look like. So I think they will show it, and if they don't show it yet, next week it's going to eventually get leaked anyway. So they need to show it fairly soon, otherwise it's going to get rid of the hype. Yeah,
that could be a possibility. That doesn't make sense. One thing that they did show in the little trailer, 30-second trailer that they put out, was actually a black controller. Do you actually think it comes in that color? Because the one that they originally showed us was actually white, which I think is was actually a disgusting controller.
Yeah,
My
I did
opinion,
not like that.
I
I did
did
not
not.
like that. Why? I was thinking,
No.
what is this?
Yeah, no.
I think the dimensions of the controller work. Like it's still got a PlayStation shape to it. It just looks different.
Yeah,
I
it looks
think
like a Xbox controller, but in PlayStation shape. But
because
yeah.
it's white.
Mm.
Yeah, I think if they show a black one with the buttons in the colors they're meant to be in, we will feel very differently about the controller.
Yeah, I mean, when that new imagery with the black, that was it for me. I'm like, yes, we're now. This is it. The starting line has begun. The white one, I was just looking at it like this is still some kind of leaked image. I didn't appreciate it at all. I didn't want my PlayStation to be white. Like if I want it to be white, I'll buy it later on. But I still want the original black. I want dark color. I want that controller.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
So
It
this
was
now
grand.
with the blue lighting around the side as well, around the touchpad. Yeah, that's it. I'm excited for that one. I like it.
I'd take a grey console. If they went back to PS1, I think that would look sick. But I don't think they will.
Black
Nah,
on
black.
black.
It has to be
Everything,
black.
yeah, it has to
Nah,
be black, man. There's not
That
no
looks
think-
way.
greasy, man. It looks greasy.
When they released the PS4 that was in the PS1 colors, I tried so hard to get that one, but I couldn't in the
That
end.
was a myth.
Yeah, no one was getting that. But that looks so nice. That's why I believe in the grey original color scheme, especially if they put the original logo on it. That'll look so pretty, man.
No, like, I won't like. It probably would, but if I'd only put it in if I had my separate room for all my gaming setup. But at the moment, and we're just doing color coordination here. I like black stuff, white backdrop with black items, TV, soundbar, laptop, everything black. That's what I need. So that's bring me that prime color. Don't give me no white controller.
It's probably going to be a
Show me
black
my
box.
console with
It's
a
gonna
black.
look like
I'm happy.
One
desktop.
more prediction that I have as well. I think they're gonna show a couple games that are gonna take advantage of the controller that they have, some of the features that they have on the controller. That's one thing I think they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna show a lot of features, but yeah, what kind of presentation do you think is gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be like like I don't know if you guys know Nintendo kind of direct where they're behind a green screen
with someone just speaking.
Yeah, and then they show like a trailer and show some gameplay.
I don't like the
someone telling-
directs.
Yeah, like
They seem so patronizing, those directs, man.
yeah, I don't.
I
Jeez.
don't like them.
So what would you
I
prefer?
I really hope
someone sitting there
that,
with a PS5 on a screen, like with the controller in hand, telling you, talking you through, or something, or what?
If they have something,
I really hope it's almost like E3 or something like that, where they will announce the game or they will talk about the PS5, they'll announce the game, and someone will actually play 10 minutes of the actual game so that you actually see actual gameplay and not just watching a 2-minute trailer that's been made literally for the show kind of thing. So that's what I hope.
Yeah.
And I think judging from the way Xbox went about their one, like PlayStation can learn from their mistakes and try to make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping that even though they're in quarantine, with the money they have, they're gonna have a really nice looking setup, E3 style. Someone standing around talking, walking us through it, then clips through the presentation of gameplay, not just trailer cinematics. I want to see gameplay, and then talk us through potentially the controller. I don't think we'll see live imagery of the console because it's not gonna do it justice potentially, as opposed to what they could do with their art, with just a picture. So maybe just showing us, like you said, Tony, what they can do with the controls, and yeah, that'll be a good presentation. I'll take that.
I think it's all going to be pre-recorded. They're not going to do the thing of talking over Zoom like Microsoft done. From the last two that we've seen, is very clean what PlayStation doing. They just put a video out with a voiceover. So what I would want to see is a 5-minute video pre-recorded on high definition cameras where they have someone walk around the console and the controller, show us what's on it. The only reason I think they won't release pricing is because I think they're waiting for Xbox to release their price so they can respond. They probably have two prices in mind. One that if Xbox go a bit higher, they can go a bit higher. One that if Xbox is low, they have to keep it low.
Question, is there a limit to how much you man will pay for this console?
I'm not paying a
Of
grand.
course.
I don't think
So so 999? Are you paying?
I'm not paying
999.
Are you
no,
crazy?
no,
What?
No, I'm not
I
paying
think if it's
Mm.
600, they're pushing it to
Yeah.
a very big limit.
like I'm not paying £600 for a console. Nah,
They're
I'm not gonna
pushing
do
it.
that.
Only
They're pushing it.
you, man.
What, are you
Don't
paying a
lie.
grand for your one?
Don't lie to
No
yourself.
way.
Don't lie to yourself.
I am not buying a PS5 for a grand.
500, 550, 500, I'll put that money down.
£6 you're paying.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think I'm putting.
I don't
I'll
think
have to
I'm-
wait for 6
Yeah.
I
bills.
think
600.
680. You're still like
Nah, okay.
Six-
Do you know what?
are you
Even
having
after
a
the
laugh?
game.
Wait, that
I'm-
680 better
I'm
come with
just-
4 control pads and 4 games as well, man.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
So,
and you have to show me the reason. There has to be a reason why I'm buying that. There has to be Horizon
think-
Zero Dawn,
I think-
Spider-Man
Oh,
2, God
guys,
of War 2, all
look,
at launch.
anyone that's listening,
That's it. All
I
at
think I'm
launch.
buying
Anyone
it
that's
at
like pre-order
680.
for God of War, like nah.
remember I
come
called
on,
it
man.
now, yeah? I called it now. These men are gonna have this console, whatever the price is. I am calling it. There's no way.
I think I'm buying it at 680, but there's a different reaction. When they're not 500, that's instant pre-order.
Yeah.
When they're not 680, that's procrastination for months before I'm pre-ordering anything. That's looking at my finances.
For about
That's
10
looking at
minutes.
games. Honestly, because that's a big amount. That's how much. I wanted to
Listen.
buy a laptop for months now, but they're all over 600 for anything good. So I haven't
Yeah.
bought one. I'm mulling it over. I'm trying to find the best one. I'm not trying to drop that sort of money instantly, man.
Yeah.
I'm
They'll
literally
have
gonna
to
10
think
minutes after that announcement. We're all gonna be on Discord and this guy's gonna be like, so guys.
And if they're
I've already
both,
ordered
if they're both 700, I'm not getting an Xbox for the next year at least.
Yeah. Okay.
I plan, if they're both around 500, 450, 500, I can pre-order both.
Yeah.
Not
That's
if
what
they
I'm
cost
doing.
that much, man.
Like,
I'm
Okay,
just getting
let's
down.
just say that Xbox comes out at 500 and PS5 is 650. Which one would you go for?
PS5.
oh wow. Okay. I'm at
that was
launch.
quick.
At launch.
That
I'll
was
probably
quick,
go-
by the way.
Yeah. That was mad. That was too quick. But
Honestly,
he wasn't gonna pay 650. He said it quick.
I've been very honest about my love for PlayStation, and I know the exclusive games that are coming throughout the life.
Mm.
So if it's a choice between those two, I know what I'm getting. Even if it's 150 more, but I don't think it will be 150 more.
nah.
I think it'll be very, very similar pricing.
If it's those prices that we and then just said, so 650 for the PS5 and what did you say, 500 for?
500, yeah.
I'm going with the
That's
Xbox.
Series X.
I'll be a fanboy. I'm not even gonna lie. If I got the PS5 at 650 when the Xbox is there for a 500, nah, that's being a fanboy for PlayStation at that point. That's too much. Nah.
We've
I don't-
established
I
I'm a
don't love
fanboy.
PlayStation. I don't love PlayStation.
I don't know we're even discussing it.
I'm tempted to find out how far Amlik will push himself with this
Bro, I think-
PlayStation. 'Cause I'm like, what, 400 Xbox, 650 PlayStation.
I think
I've
PlayStation.
got a PS4.
I think
What do you mean?
PlayStation can
There's no
release.
upgrading this generation.
I feel like
We've
PlayStation
got
can release.
Nintendo.
I feel like PlayStation can release this PS5 at 750, and I'd be like, we'll be like, that's a deal, you know, that's slightly a deal.
It don't even come with the control pad as well.
You have to buy your own HDMI lead.
I'm very reasonable about pricing. Like, I'm not trying to spend stupid amounts of money on it, but I'm also very realistic about what I know what I want to play. So I know I'm not going to get as much enjoyment out of buying an Xbox as I would knowing which games are coming for the PS5.
That's fair.
Especially now they've announced games like Metal Gear Solid 6 might be coming. They've got God of War 2, Spider-Man 2, Horizon 2. They got all these games coming that I know I'm going to enjoy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense for me to jump into a pool of a console that maybe I don't enjoy any of the games. Because if you look at their record this generation, I would have played and really enjoyed
There's the
not many
hatred.
games.
There's the hatred is burning through. You
Not
can hear it.
Because 360, I love the games. They had a lot of good games on 360. It's just this generation.
Yeah.
Every time I got excited for a game, the reviews come out and they show me gameplay. I'm like, oh, this doesn't look very good. And I'm someone who will happily play a 7, 8 out of 10. But there was nothing there for me to buy that console. And if I'm buying a console for 7, 8 out of 10 games, I don't know where I've gone wrong. I need 7, 8 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s and 9 out of 10s. Otherwise, why am I spending that sort of money on any console?
Gears 5 is a 10 out of 10. I won't lie. But
That's
speaking
one.
about-
That's one,
yeah,
Tony.
that's true. That's true. I can't argue. I can't argue. I can't say anything else. It's true. But
If
speaking
they
about,
announce,
go on.
if they announce Fable, Gear 6, a few other games, if they showed a Crackdown that looked amazing, like we've learned from all our mistakes, then I'm like,
that game is finished, man.
Crackdown 3 was trash.
Yeah,
If they showed a Crackdown 4 that looked amazing, if they showed a bunch of games that looked amazing, then it'll be easier to say, let me jump into an Xbox. But at the moment, they've shown me nothing to make me think, oh, let me forget about what PlayStation's giving me and what's coming and jump into an Xbox. It doesn't make sense.
I won't lie. If I'm being honest, I don't really think Xbox games are very good. But at the same time, I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing with their console, with their services, and that's why I'm like, okay, thumbs up Xbox, thumbs up Microsoft.
But they can make good games. We've seen it in their past. It's just they've got a bad few years on their record now.
Yeah, like if they show me some games this coming year and this generation, in the first couple years of the Xbox Series X, and they're not like 10 out of 10s, I'm going to be very disappointed because they invested a lot in their studios and stuff like that at this point. So I'm just like, okay, show me what this was for. Show me, you know what I mean? Yeah. What did you invest all of this for? If they don't do that, I think I'm going to be done with Xbox. If I'm honest.
But that's the thing. The thing is, I'm taking the risk. If it's cheap enough, I'm going to pre-order both.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be stuck out with just one console with crap games.
Yeah.
If Xbox releases crap games, I still got the PS5 to fall back on.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can watch Netflix on it, so it's
fine. what game you playing at the moment? Netflix.
But speaking of PlayStation and Xbox games, PlayStation have actually said that every game after the 13th of July that is being released after that date has to be able to run on the PlayStation 5 as well as the PlayStation 4. So this brings a lot of questions. My first one is going to be, do you see PlayStation not releasing any games after The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima come out on the PS4? Do you think they're done with the PS4 after that?
So Cyberpunk's still coming out, isn't it?
And, I'm talking about like first party from them. So do you just see them not releasing anymore?
There's none inside, is there?
That's what I'm thinking about.
I don't think so, because PlayStation should be coming out maybe November.
Yeah.
So that's 5 months left. It's probably a bit too late to start announcing a brand new PlayStation Studio game coming out. Kind of think they'll be focusing on PS5 now. So for me, it wouldn't really make much sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This announcement doesn't excite me because basically they've announced every game after July. You said 13th?
Yeah, 13th of July.
But didn't Xbox already announce that all of their games will be playable?
On both, yeah.
Yeah, so this means nothing. Second of all, they basically just said Ghost of Tsushima will be on PS5. That's what they've told us.
Pretty much.
Because another game's coming, it's nonsense. They need to take this one back.
I feel like even though that's the case, I don't feel like Ghost of Tsushima was actually developed for the PS5 with it in mind. I actually just think it was meant to come out on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. And I think that's where they're going to leave it as well, to be honest. I think games like Cyberpunk, Avengers, the new Watch Dogs. Well,
graphically, it's
Watch Dogs is already coming out on PS5, isn't it? So
yeah, that's true. So I just think that is the case. I'm actually very disappointed in the fact that they're doing it that way. That's one thing that I'm very I'm happy that Xbox are doing that with the backwards compatibility. They're saying no, nobody's getting left behind. We're gonna develop for the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S even, and I just think that's very consumer friendly. And
I think it's consumer friendly. I think it helps me because I don't ever have to see an Xbox One. I just have to see a Series X and I can play all of the games. But I wonder, will it affect the quality of their next gen games?
That's what I'm thinking. And
they're developing it with the old console in mind.
I don't think so. I think, well, I don't know too much about game development, but what I do know is that games like that don't actually, they're just scalable. So you can use the cheapest PC and the lowest end PC and develop it for the highest end, and it's not going to be that different. It can just scale down, and it will basically be the same game. That's why there's a lot of people thinking this PS5 SSD that people are raving about left, right, and center, it's not going to make that much of a difference for third party developers. So it's just going to be first party. So your Naughty Dogs, your
I don't think it's about the exclusive, right?
yeah, it's
'Cause they-
pretty much just
they're
about
all-
the exclusives.
They're all
yeah.
built on the, like they have access to all the code for that.
Yeah,
So
pretty
the
much.
exclusives should run smooth no matter who's developing them. Even if they're third party exclusives, they should be quick and run smooth.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about like PC developing for PC or the other
Yeah.
Xbox or Nintendo Switch. None of that. They can just develop for the PS5. So instead of in God of War, when you go through that magic door and you're in that second world and it's clearly a loading screen, but they just didn't want to break the immersion of instead of that, it will just be immediate and you'll be able to go through the door. Stuff like that will just be so much easier, and no more like squeezing through holes and boxes to hide loading screens and stuff like that. But so moving on to our next topic, Sega actually have a huge announcement coming on the same day as the PlayStation presentation. And there have been rumors, you can tell I'm laughing already because there have been rumors that they're actually going to release the Dreamcast 2. Oh my god.
I'm buying it. It doesn't matter. I'm buying it.
Don't do that to yourself, Sega.
Lord have mercy. Sega, I don't know. Thoughts, guys, thoughts. I'll let you guys speak.
I am ready. I'll pay. I don't mind. You know, I had some great times with that console. Am I the only one? No, don't let me be the only one.
You're the only one.
Too late. Give up.
I had a Dreamcast. Definitely had a Dreamcast. I feel like everybody did, but Sega
Definitely
are
did
not
not.
in the position to start now building hardware again. No way. Just stick to the software, because right now, Sonic is in a dire place. Like, you haven't made a good Sonic game in a while, so just focus on.
Apparently, they made a good Sonic film, though. Maybe they should focus
The
on
film
that.
was actually decent. The film was actually
Announce
decent.
Sonic 2, the film. That's the big announcement, surely.
Yeah.
Oh, but come on. If they announce Power Stones, it's all over. I'm buying the console. That's all I need. If they
I'm definitely
remaster
not
that,
buying it.
or if they
Have you
make a
played
number two,
the game in the last 10 years?
Crazy Taxi,
They're
nah,
not-
come on.
They're not releasing top tier games anymore. It's done.
Yeah, nah.
I
they're
don't
not.
believe
Streets
they
of
can have
Rage
a
4.
Yeah, come on, man. There's some
They're
serious
releasing
games.
PSN games.
Yeah, no.
Virtual Tennis 2. Do you remember playing that game? No, come on. That was serious stuff. That was the best tennis games. They had the best tennis games.
But
by
Virtual
far.
Tennis was good though. I can't dare.
They
was
can't do it. Surely they can't do it. Like, I just don't even see why. Like, you're not gonna get any mind share. Google tried to come with Google Stadia. I bought into it, and they just can't get in. They haven't got any mind
It's
share.
sold you a dream.
Why do Sega think they can come in and do the same? Like, it doesn't make sense. No, I don't. I'm sure.
I think you just don't want them to, because you joined the Stadia community and you was all let down. So now you're not sure if you can join the Dreamcast community. Go back into
You know what I would expect?
Sega.
If they done a Dream classic console like they done the SNES, the PS1, all of those, I'll accept that.
Gosh, Amalek has just changed my whole perspective.
If they done that, I'll
mercy.
accept it, and I might buy that. I'm not buying a whole new Dreamcast. Not happening.
Nah, that would actually be OD. I can't lie. Like, that is something that I would buy into. If they bought like a Dreamcast classic, I'd definitely, with like Power Stone, Shenmue, all those. What did they call it? Daytona. Who remembers that game? Nobody? Just me? Okay, moving on. Nah, but if they actually did that, yeah, that would be OD. But another rumor that's actually coming out is that what they're actually going to announce, because it's on the same day, is that PlayStation have basically purchased them. So that could be an outcome. What are your thoughts on that?
I
They
don't know
released-
what they're buying though. I think that's the only thing for me. Obviously, maybe there's a certain amount of games, but I don't. There's not really.
They have
What can they offer?
They actually have
a lot of IPs.
a lot of IP. There is one IP that is very prominent on PlayStation, which actually would give some credibility to the story, like Persona. Every single Persona game has only come out on PlayStation, so it's like it would make sense. There would be Persona. There's Sonic. That's another mascot that they can add. What else would there be? I think they have Contra as well. So they have a few games. Oh, they have Yakuza as well, apparently. Yakuza is another game.
And they're still making Shenmue, so...
Yeah, Football Manager. They have a
Could
few.
you imagine Ultra HD version of Sonic, where you can see all of his tufts of fur?
Nah.
Just look at it. If they done Green Hill Zone and it was realistic grass, I'd buy it. That's a £40 tag.
I don't know, but
Day one.
as I said earlier in the group chat, I personally think this is the only way that we're gonna get a good Sonic game. So that's just my opinion.
Sonic was good in the beginning. I don't know what they've done.
I don't
They're gonna
feel
bring that console out here. They're gonna buy them and just bring Tetris. I'm just gonna be angry. Just go away.
I feel like Sonic was never good, to be honest with you. But
Hey, no.
They're playing games.
Oh, maybe on Dreamcast. The first Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That game was sick.
Sega Mega Drive, it was all good.
All right, so that is going to be the episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe. As you know, in the next few days, this coming Thursday, we're gonna have a live reaction of the presentation PlayStation are gonna do. So make sure you tune in for that. Hit the notification bell to make sure to see when we go live. If you enjoyed the podcast, make sure you liked it. Make sure you like it. Share it with your friends, and we will catch you this coming Monday on the stream. CJ's going to stream some Call of Duty, and we'll see you then. Take care.
Peace.
Yeah. Are we?
Yeah.